Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and it's some more Deathless Thanos content. I told you guys before he came out, be ready. I'm going to be making so much content on this guy. So, in this video, we are going to be taking on every single fight, every single boss in the Autumn of Agony Gauntlet with Deathless Thanos. And we're going to try to solo every single one, alright? Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. We're going to be starting with a little bit of Jabari Panther. So, also, before we get into anything, I want to give a shout out to Nick136, good friend of mine, really great dude. I highly recommend checking out his channel. He always has great vibes, great player, just good content overall. And you know, me and Nick, we had the same idea when it came to doing this. We both wanted to use Deathless Thanos independently to solo every fight in here. Now, Nick already uploaded his video, but he didn't manage to get a solo on the final boss, which is Northstar. He brought in Deathless King Groot as a little bit of backup for that. And I completely understand, because I had every single fight soloed. Some of them were tricky. This Jabari was one of the tricky ones, and so was Tigra. It took some time. I eventually got them. But the Northstar, dude, like, I spent like one night trying to do it, and I just couldn't. I wasn't really making progress, and then so I like gave up that night, and I was like, I don't even know if I can do this, and then the next day I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not stopping until I do it, and I kept practicing and practicing and practicing until I got it. We'll talk more about that fight once we get there, but yeah, shout out to Nick. So up first here we have Jabari. Now, like I said, this fight and Tigra were the two most difficult early on. I mean, they're the first fight on the left and right paths, so of course. But yeah, Jabari was where I started. Jabari, Cassie to Heimdall. That's where I first started with Deathless Thanos here. And this fight was really difficult at first. Like, it was not fun or easy. It was really weird. But we're making it work. We're making it work. Throwing the special 3 here. With our panic, we can counter the miss. But, there is a lot of cleanse and stuff going on here, so we got to be careful of that. Boom, going to go ahead, drop a little heavy here, get her armor broken, armor shattered. There we go. We got a ton of necrotic energy right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop a special 1. There's a special 1. Looks like one of our Furies got eaten by a stagger. But still, we got 3 Furies right now, which is good. And so the reason what makes this fight so tricky is, when you try to do the counter punch intercept, when Jabari dashes, she gains a cleanse passive. So, you go to do the counter intercept, she dashes at you, she activates cleanse, she cleanses your panic, and then she activates her damage reflect. So that's what makes this fight so annoying and difficult with Deathless Thanos. You can't just play him normally. You have to play him weirdly. But it took a little bit of practice, but not nearly as much as the Northstar. And slowly but surely, I started to see some success and improve. And you can see here, this fight's going great. I had some fights where I was like at 20% health and almost killing her. But this one was good. Managed to stay pretty healthy. Wasn't taking too much of that damage reflect damage. And yeah, we just got to wait out one more falter here. There we go. You see I'm looking for those intercepts. Here, unfortunately, she dash shrugged the panic. And that now you can see she has the damage reflect. She also has just a cleanse from the node, because I wasn't doing a good enough job finishing with the light attack. But it doesn't matter because the fight is over now. And we're finishing with 81% health, which I'm super happy with. So boom, got our first solo on the Jabari. Took a little bit over 3 minutes, but we got her down. So next up, we move to Cassie Lang. Now Cassie is pretty easy, honestly, for Thanos at least. I would say the first 2 fights very difficult on each path for Thanos, but then the second fight both quite easy for him, being Cassie and Prowler. Thanos has no problem taking either one of these fights. With this fight, you just got to be parrying to alternate between the modes. But Thanos actually doesn't care. As long as you, again, have the panic debuff. And here, we're going to be able to reliably apply that panic, just like so. You see we got the panic up. And as long as that panic is up, it doesn't matter, what phase she's in, whether she has evade or untouchable, it don't matter, because panic counters both of those things. It disables evade and it disables miss. So Thanos' panic debuff is literally just perfect for this fight. Now that's not to say it's like just an easy fight straight out. You need to pay attention. There's definitely going to be a point where it might be right here. I don't have the panic and boom, she evades me. That can totally happen. I took my eye off the ball. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that my panic wasn't active. So, you know, you still got to be careful. And right there, she switched modes. And then again, my panic wasn't active. So the last part of my special did not connect. You know, the panic doesn't last forever. You need to be constantly counter-punching to get it back. And there's also, you know, crushed on this fight. So if you dash back twice in a row, you're going to get crushed. And then if you try to counter-punch with crushed, you're just going to get slapped. I'm sure that's going to happen at least once in this fight. It must. And so right there, I went for my heavy, and she evaded the tail end of it. So that's fun. But here, we get to our special 2, and I think we're about to pop this here. And I just wanted to counter punch, and then she throws a special 1, which is so freaking annoying. And right here, I tried to counter punch, but I had the crushed on me. Like I just said, it certainly can happen. So now I'm just in a frenzy to try to get off all of those little charges, and I do a poor job, and I just take a burst of direct damage. You know, this was supposed to be the easy fight, and here we are getting kind of wrecked. So Deathless Thanos can certainly do it, but you still definitely need to be careful. Can't really let your guard down. There's checks and balances in place that can definitely catch you off guard if you stop paying attention and slip up. So again, here I have the crushed on me, and like an idiot, I try to counter punch. Like I just did it 2 times there. But you know, we have 80 of our necrotic energy right now, so you know that means our protection will really be protecting us. And then a couple combos at the end is enough to kill her with all of our furies and armor breaks and everything. So 2 minutes 26 seconds. You know, not too shabby. So we're gonna save the Heimdall for later. We're gonna transition now to the left side. Now we're switching gears and fighting Tigra. So, you know, I thought the Jabari was difficult. That's child's play compared to this Tigra, dude. Like, it just kept getting more difficult. First it was Jabari, then it was Tigra, and then it was Northstar. Like, fights just keep ramping up in difficulty for Deathless Thanos. Now, this fight was so goddamn annoying because the way, you know, this was one of Tigra and Northstar, you know, were the brand new fights. For this content, you know, all the other fights we had 2 weeks to, you know, have fun and learn those fights. You know, I was already very proficient in every other fight. You know, maybe I just need to jog my memory a little bit here or there, but I already had those fights mastered. You know, I've been making guides on these fights, you know, within the first hour that the fights drop. You know, so I understand all those fights very well, but except for Tigra and Northstar because they're brand new. So these ones definitely have a bit of a learning curve. And so this Tigra, man, is so annoying because if you stay close to her for too long, you're gonna get a neutralize on you, and then like if you dex, you take a bunch of damage. Like it's insane. So here, but it's paused during special. So here I'm gonna heavy. That's gonna put her out of reach, and then special 3 to just get out of the corner because this is so sketchy. Like the fights aren't just started. We already have a lower health total than her. Like we're getting kind of wrecked right now. We've already taken a bunch of damage from different places. But here we just want to be baiting that special 1 and then knocking her down to create that distance, you know, so that we don't have to deal with that neutralize. And, you know, we're still trying to counter punch and everything as much as possible, keep all of our stuff paused, get our furies. Now we're technically like pretty much fully ramped up. We have the armor break, the armor shatter. We have 8 of our furies. Now we just need to maintain this. You know, right now she has unblockable, so we can't counter punch. Again, we got to be paying attention as well. But here the unblockable falls off, so boom, we're able to land a counter punch, push her back. But I did get the neutralize on me there. I don't even care here. I'm just gonna be going for it. Full combo, special 2. I'm like, bro, just die, Tigra. Hit a little 92k crit, not bad. We're just going for it, bro. We're going for it. Full combo, relic, got her. Freaking got her. That took. That fight was a learning curve for me with this guy. But once we got it down, sub 2 minute fight, you know? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, let's go ahead and move on now to Prowler. So I had like a bunch of Prowler fights and Heimdall fights because I kept dying to Northstar, so I had to keep restarting and doing Prowler and Heimdall again to get to Northstar to keep practicing, you know. So here I decided to throw on some boosts. That's not for this fight. That's for the Northstar. The fight is rough, man. It is freaking rough. You're gonna see when we get there. But yeah, Prowler. This fight is a joke. This fight is so easy with Deathless Thanos. He's so great for him. Here we finally have some class advantage. And, you know, with our counter punch and everything, with the panic, we are able to counter his falter. So here, going to go ahead and get our armor break, armor shatter. Then we're going to go for a counter punch first. That's important because we want to get the pause to make sure our armor break, armor shatter is nice and paused before we go into this specialty, because who knows when I'll be able to pause it next. So boom, that's all paused, looking good. Now we started with the special 3. With this fight, you know, the key is just to alternate specials. So boom, starting with special 3 is perfect. Now we never have to use special 3 again. Now at this point, I can go for special 1 or special 2. I can really do whatever I want here. I think I'm going to opt for a special 1 just so we can get the Furies all built up. Yep, there's 4 of them. Unfortunately, because we have to alternate specials, though, I can't just go for another special 1 immediately. We're going to have to now go for a special 2, and I'm trying to get there quickly, you know, before my power gets drained by the Plagued Mind. But I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get there in time, so I'm trying right now. Thanos does have, you know, increased power gain. We made it. Like, very few champs would have made it to the special 2 in that situation there, but because of Thanos's energized buff that he always has active, it allowed us to get enough combat power rate to get there. He blocked our special, but we got it off. That was the important thing, because now I'm free to throw my special 1 to get 8 of our Furies, which is Thanos's cap. You can see the tail end of that special 1 did 70,000 damage. You know, Thanos is hitting freaking hard. Let the tail end of his special 2 hit us just so we can get the panic, keep everything paused, counter the falter, all that goodness. Here we're getting a little bit of regen as well with the Genesis passive, and there's Prowler, just easy claps. That's probably the easiest fight in all of the Gauntlet for Deathless Thanos, sub 2 minutes. There we go. Now we get to Heimdall. Now this was like a super clean, bog standard Heimdall fight right here. Instead of that, I'm going to show you a way more interesting and sketchy Heimdall fight instead, because it's way more entertaining in my opinion. This one is, you'll see. So let's go ahead and jump in here now. So, you know, I did this fight with Deathless Thanos. Like, when Deathless Thanos came out, this Heimdall Boss standalone was still up. So I had soloed it with Thanos. I had screwed around with it a few times. I never uploaded or anything. I mean, I wasn't sure if I was what video I was gonna put that in yet. And then I had this idea to just solo every single fight with him. So, you know, I was like, I'll just get some new gameplay. Like I said, I soloed Prowler and Heimdall a bunch of times on my way to Northstar practice. So yeah, I had plenty of different fights to pick through that I wanted to show you guys. And this Heimdall fight was memorable, so I wanted to share this one. So everything's going pretty good so far. We've gotten our Furies active, all 8 of them. We don't have our armor break, armor shatter up yet. That is going to be the next step. We're at 27 necrotic energy. We just need 30, and then we can go ahead and do it. But obviously I can't heavy right now. I went for it and I was like, wait, this isn't gonna knock him down. I was like, all right, forget that. I guess we'll just special 3 to, you know, get myself out of that situation. And you can throw the special 3 at any given time, so that's cool. And then here he catches me with the heavy. But our protection shines through. You know, we adjusted damage, so there wasn't too much to take. But yeah, our protection really saving our bacon there. And yeah, we're just blocking some specials right now. Here I finally get in the hits. There we go. And then here he's just spamming heavies on the wall, dude. I'm like, bro, stop. I have to literally throw the relic just to make him stop. And then I should have went for a heavy there, probably. Oh, but here, yeah, I go for the special 2 instead. Didn't get the armor break and armor shatter up yet, though. Still trying to do that. Here we get a little bit of a counter punch on the wall. Here, hit him mid-heavy. I'm like, bro, what are you doing right now? He goes for another heavy just out of nowhere. Catches me here. Protection again, saving our bacon. I am in such a precarious spot right now. You see why I wanted to show you guys this Heimdall fight? It's way more interesting than any other Heimdall fight I have to show you. And now it froze? Don't freeze. Don't do that. Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. That was weird. Here he's auto blocking, more heavies. Right there, I hit him, and then that stopped the heavy. I was like, huh? And right now, dude, he's not gonna move. He is literally not gonna budge an inch unless I do something. This must be some type of bug. Look at him. He's just standing there. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, what is with this guy, man? I don't know. I don't know. Here, I go for a heavy again. I'm like, oh, crap. Can't release it. Gotta go for the special 3 again. I got 5% health right now. He has 40. Can we pull it out? Let's find out. Took him down to 1%, but it didn't kill him. I'm like, dude, oh god. So I need him to throw a special. There we go. And then I need to hit him in his heavy. I was hoping the relic would kill here. No. Here we bait the heavy without taking any damage. Hit him once. Dash back. Special intercept. Got him. That was probably like the most entertaining Heimdall fight I've ever had. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, I could have shown you a clean one, but that one was way more fun. And now, last, but certainly not least, we get to Northstar. So, this fight sucks, man. This fight sucks for Thanos. Why does it suck? Well, there's Power Shield. So, you know, we can only deal damage through special attacks. Thanos' Special 1 and Special 2, they're not really doing too much here. And we can't really, it's very difficult to build him up, because anytime Northstar throws his Special 1, he applies a passive slow, and it doesn't matter if it hits me or not, it just applies, which I hate. I really hate those types of abilities. Like, you can fully evade and avoid the special, but you still get slowed. It sucks. So we can't reliably counter punch. Now, you could just only bait Special 2s and still be counter punching, but in all my practice and experience, it's sketchy, man. It's just don't counter punch. That's the strategy that I found to be the best. Just don't even worry about counter punching. Basically, my only goal here is to build the Special 3 and drop the Special 3 while he is armor broken and armor shattered. That's it. That's it. That is the only objective here, other than, you know, staying alive. That's it. So right there, the bubble shield went to 10, and I didn't realize, so he caught me with a little bit of an unblockable combo, which is super annoying. Here, I need him to throw this. Like, bro, please. Bro, please. Throw your damn special. We're on the rail. And, like, I don't have room to dex. Eat it. Again, protection. Saving our literal bacon, dude. Thanos... I feel like Thanos is literally already underrated. I see people already underrating him. Like, it boggles my mind. I don't know if they're just mad that they don't have him, or if they're just hating, but, like, Deathless Thanos is so freaking good. If him soloing every single gauntlet fight doesn't show that to you, man, well, it'll be my job to get more content and try to convince all of the naysayers. But that protection alone has already saved our life how many times? You know, it's so nice to have a safety net like that. It's so freaking nice. So what I did there, you know, I knocked him down, and the way this fight works is your special, you can't use a special unless it's under certain circumstances. So the circumstances are punishing his special, punishing his heavy, or when you're doing a dash. So what you'll see me do a lot of times in this fight is, like, I'll parry, dash back, dash forward, throw the special. Or I'll just dash forward and then immediately throw the special. Now, that's not always safe, because you can, as you're doing that, if the opponent has a frame, they could throw their special instead, and that is going to happen in this fight as well. So right there, eat some Special 2. That feels great. So here you see we parry, dash back, dash forward, activate the Special 3. We're going to get a little bit of adrenaline healing back. And I think it was in this fight where this was the first time I ever got him below 50%. And I was like, holy crap, we're doing it right now. Like, we can do this, man. We can do it. So boom. Bait the Special 2. It took me a while to get comfortable baiting that Special 2. In this fight, I got hit by it a bunch. Like, I had so many other runs where I was fully dexing it every single time, but this just so happened to be the magical run. So here, Special 2, got a little block on that. It's all good. We're almost at another Special 3. So here we just need to parry, dash back, dash forward, throw it, and it was this one. I'm like, okay, dude, this is it. This is it. Like, I spent, like, probably over at least 2 hours just fighting this Northstar with Deathless Thanos, you know, trying to get here. And then right there, he throws a special. But look at that. How much damage did I take there? 0 damage taken because of the protection. Dude, that protection is so OP. I cannot express that enough. It's such a nice safety net. And the way to make that protection stronger is just to have a surplus of necrotic energy. The more necrotic, it's very similar to Thing. So right there, that was it. I dashed, I hit my special button, and he said, nah, I'm going to throw my special instead. So Heimdall triggered there, watching my back. That shouldn't even have happened. My special should have come up first, in my opinion. I know I hit that special button quick, but whatever. He's at 4% now. He's almost dead. I'm going to throw a little relic. I'm going to dash back. I'm going to dash forward. I'm going to throw the special one. And we freaking got him, dude. After hours and hours of attempts, learning, practice for that fight, we freaking got him. That one was a pain in the butt, but I needed to get it so I could make this video for you guys. So there we go. That is Deathless Thanos soloing each and every single Autumn of Agony boss in the Gauntlet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would greatly appreciate a like for all of those souls, especially the Northstar one. And if you are not already subscribed to the channel, consider clicking that button. It's completely free to do, and it means so much to me. I'm going to be uploading content every single day for the rest of 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot more Deathless Thanos action on the way. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Drop a like. Peace!